Hey everyone, so I quickly wanted to review the newest episodes of The Mandalorian, Chapter 9 and Chapter 10, aka The Marshal and the Passenger. Um, so yes, this is spoiler filled, so if you haven't seen either of them, you should probably click off. I'm going to be talking about The Marshal first, then The Passenger, because The Passenger is newer after all. Um, so just a quick thing, I am going to do a full series review of The Mandalorian, all season 1, and then I'm going to do one for season 2, but I did want to talk about these episodes because these two episodes really had me um excited for the future of Star Wars. And I want to talk about these and my opinions on them before I talk about um the whole series as a whole, and I want to do a whole video on why the sequel trilogy didn't work and why The Mandalorian did work at bringing back Star Wars. Um, and again, you can totally disagree if you think that really the sequel trilogy did a better job. Um, I personally don't think it did, and that's just me. So, yeah. So, The Marshal. I was really excited for season 2. The last season I didn't like one episode, and that was the Gunslinger. It felt just a little too much of a filler episode. A lot of people say that the fourth one was more, but I felt that was really important for introducing Cara Dune, along with making the child more of a asset and making Mando, have a bit of a threat on him, along with kind of exploring the helmet thing more, which I really liked. But I just couldn't get into episode 5, the Gunslinger. I just didn't like it. And a lot of people agree with me on that. It just wasn't super good. It was just a filler episode. Um, it might be bigger later. I mean, it did kind of have that scene at the end where you see, I'm assuming Boba Fett, at the end probably creating some type of league or something, or it was Cobb Vanth picking up her armor or weapons or whatever. And yeah, this episode really felt similar to just the episode 4, where it's a townspeople and they're fighting a monster, a thing, and they need Mando to help. But that was one of the biggest thing in Western movies, and like the Seven Samurai, oh, Magnificent Seven, and the Seven Samurai both really copied that. I mean, kind of created that look, but more so the Seven Samurai. So I do like the fact that they are exploring more of the creatures of Star Wars. I find that really cool. That really makes it something more to look forward to. So yeah, they've been doing a good job with that. I really couldn't. I really did like the Marshall character, Cobb Vanth. Um, I was kind of. I wanted them to bring back Boba Fett, but I didn't want them to bring him back in the Mandalorian armor. A lot of people were like, "Would be so cool to see two Mandalorians," and I'm like, "He's not technically a Mandalorian. He betrayed it. I kind of don't want to see him in the armor." And so when Cobb Vanth came up, I went, "Oh, that's totally not Boba Fett. That's totally not Boba Fett." And he took off his helmet, and I was like, "Yes, it's not Boba Fett." Um, so that really made me happy because I was worried. That I like when they bring back characters, but the thing is, I like when they also introduce new ones, and I prefer Cobb Vanth than I do like um, Boba Fett coming back. Now, The Passenger was a little more mixed. It was by Peyton Reed, so you can tell it was very um, creature feature like and very expansive. I did like the new planet that we saw. We still don't have a name for it, I believe. I liked seeing Dave Filoni as a rebel pilot. That's so cool. That was really cool. I liked the kind of expansion to you know what happened to everything. Um, so yeah, I liked them both. I didn't like episode chapter 10 as much as I did like chapter 9. But then again, I do enjoy the fact that it feels like a more like the problem with the sequel trilogy, and I'm just gonna give a little thing to it. It it jumped so fast. You know, they somehow got onto this planet really fast, where the Mandalorian is doing the opposite. It's taking time. You know, they stopped on a planet. He's going to this planet to go get the resources, and then he's got to run into this problem here. Now he's going to go off, run into a problem here, and he's going to go back on to the place that he was meant to go to and have some problem there. And then the real plot comes in. And I feel that the real plot is going to come later in the season. After all, we don't have Cara Dune, we don't have Carl Weathers' character, we don't have IGL, you know, we don't have any of the original cast. We just have Boba Fett and Mando. I mean, Mando and Baby Yoda. So yeah, I am liking it so far. I really am. So I'm excited to see what they do. Hoping that they do something more exciting next episode. I did like the creature feature vibe from this one I got, and yeah, I'm really liking it. So yeah, get ready for that sequel trilogy. Along with, I do want to do a bunch more in-depth cooking videos and in-depth, kind of like what I did with my Batman video, which a lot of people in the comments have been saying something, and I totally want to respond, but I also don't. Because at the end of the day, I'm right, you're wrong, shut up. Just joking. That's from Yu Li Yang, who I love. So yeah. Yeah, you don't really need to shut up. I mean, anyway. I lost my train of thought. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.